Last game of the round. Let's jump into it here at Optus Stadium in Perth. It's the Freo Dockers versus the GWS Giants, playing for the Cam McCarthy, Darty McCrafty commemorative Memorial Birkenstocks, which is lovely for them. Which is lovely for them.
Or the No Flag Cup, as they call it.
Smack. Look, let's summarise this one. Freo were gallant on the road. Injuries just pile up. You can't. There's only so much you can do against just injury after injury after injury to really key position players. Their forward line at the minute is composed of Taberner, and then after that it's Switkowski, it's Henry, it's Schultz. You know, these are not top flight names. They're going to struggle to kick scores. Yep. Midfield is going to work its guts out. They're going to put in double duty, that young midfield, and good on them because they are the leading lights of that team. But as we said just beforehand, you know, if you can't get the ball into the forward line, you're just not going to be. If you can't score, you can't win.
Yep.
Can't score, you can't win.
Yep.
And that's why, even though the Giants weren't fantastic and they looked like that window is shutting, they're in a boat and the boat's sinking and they're just plugging holes as they're going on the run.
Get the buckets going.
Literally. Even though they're doing that right now, I don't see the Giants dropping this one. I'm going the Giants 1-39. Flynn was good.
He was very good.
I'm wondering, do the Giants run 2 rucks and switch in between the forward line when Braden Preuss, for our German friends out there, comes back in? Thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, you'd think probably so. But Lockie Keefe looked all right in a bit of a backup role. They might just decide to roll with one. For me, this is actually what I would refer to as an early season toilet bowl. Not because of anything that's happened with Freo. Look, these injuries, it's out of control. It is absolutely out of control, and you can only do with what you've got in terms of the cattle, and they just don't have any. The Giants, the culture is just ruined. I reckon. I've been watching Making Their Mark on Amazon.
Yeah, nice.
Not a knock against the bloke at all. Stephen Cornelio is one of the least inspiring people I have ever come across.
What's that based on? You can't just say that. What's that based on?
The whole show is basically based around following captains of AFL clubs or prominent figures within AFL clubs. They follow Stephen Cornelio around. They show his pre-game speeches, all this sort. I wouldn't run through a matchbox for him, let alone a fucking front door. Pardon my French there, microphone.
Jeepers, this is the swearing cast.
All I'm saying is, to me anyway, great player. It seems like a great bloke. Not captain material.
And like Gary Ablett at the Suns.
It's hard to make that assumption based on what you see on television, but that combined with Leon Cameron's poor coaching, and that one I do genuinely mean, Leon, you suck, brother.
He's getting angry in his old age now too.
He is. Giants are not going to do anything until Leon Cameron's gone. And that's just my honest opinion, but I am tipping him in this game, purely because Freo have got
there's no one left.
7 billion injuries. So
the room is empty.
It's the Eastern Park Footy Club.
I'm just still on the Cogs. I'm thinking about the Cogs comments. You know, though, you think about
it's not a giant whack. I'm telling you.
I don't know if it is because you think of the grand final.
Some guys are just not captaincy material, mate. They just aren't.
I maintain Gary Ablett wasn't captaincy material at the Suns.
Again, it's not a knock on the bloke. Some people are just not built to be captains. I wouldn't be a good captain of a footy club. I'm weak as piss.
Yeah, you think? And I can add to that. I don't think I'd be it. I think I'd be more of a Mason Cock of the football team. I'd be like in a 2% of lager.
Just genuinely how I feel.
No,
but then again, you look at that Giants list. Who looks like a leader?
They all left. Jacko left.
Oh, jeepers.